I haven't done one of these in Arkansas yet. I wanted to come here. I saw this abandoned looking place. So walking down the highway here. It's always sad when the children are involved in these mishaps of life. I'm not here to break. I'm not here to steal. I'm not here to vandalize. I'm just here to investigate and be curious. Got the flash on. Good. Always curious about these old abandoned places. Who was here? Why they were here? Where'd they go? Are they dead? Are they alive? What happened in their lives to make them want to just get up and just move out and move away? These two old refrigerators have been life sources for people for nearly a century now. Always curious about these places. All these buckets of water from the roof leak here. I'll leave them be. I'm not here to destroy or cause harm. You got a padlock on the door right there. So somebody's trying to protect this place from the vandals and the thieves. They're washing the washers and dryers from the people who have kept their lives clean. The vacuum cleaner. The other vacuum cleaner that swished away all the memories of their footprints. The television, where people used to sit down and watch their VHS movies back in the day. Long before the time of the DVD. Long before the time of the CD or the internet or Wi-Fi connections. The blankets that kept people warm in the wintertime. See if there's another way in. Try this door right here. See if it moves. This door does not move. I'm not here to break. I'm not here to take. I'm not here to steal or vandalize. I'm just here for the curiosities. Yeah, that door there is locked from the inside. So I guess there's not much to the adventures here. And I look at the playground set over there. I think of all the laughter, all the mommies and daddies would push their children down the slides and on the teeter-totter and all the, hey mommy, daddy, look, watch me. I'm gonna do a pull-up. Watch me ride my bicycle. Watch me ride on my tractor. I'm gonna venture on back through here. Trash hasn't been taken out for a long time. It's a baby carriage. That's an old school baby carriage too. That's nothing new. That's something mighty old, something far beyond vintage, something very antiquish about that old baby carriage in the trash can. I'm gonna venture back to here. Let's see what's back here. I see these trees back here. Turn the flash off now, conserve the battery. It's like an old tree is falling down back there. Got an old semi-trailer. back here. I saw from the road there were some oil derricks out front. Who's to say how long this stuff has been sitting here? Maybe there's a license plate on the back of this flatbed trailer here. That is an old trailer. There's another old oil rig. Look at all the oil pipes out here. Oil, water. I did see from the road out there, there were some old oil derricks out there. Somebody had a very successful business here. Pumping water, pumping oil. I don't see a license plate on any of this here. Sure wish somebody would show up and give me a tour, talk to me and share with me stories. Wow. This is America, guys. This is what I see in America. I'm not a commuter going up and down the highway as you hear the cars going to and coming from places where they need to be, where they don't want to be. Only can leave all their material possessions behind. Old auger right there. What is going on back here? I see an old Ford pickup truck way back there in the very back. Wow. Let's go back here and look around. Looks like an old Ford Bronco. Oh, it's wet. It's swampy back here. There's a old Ford truck right there. Didn't even see that one until I just got right up on it. Old Ford Bronco. Tires are gone off of it. No, it's not a Bronco. Looks like a Bronco from afar. Got a drilling company name on it. It's been there for many years, hasn't it? I don't want to disturb anything. That tree's growing right up beside it. I thought it was a tree branch that fell from. It's like it says Foster something. Yep. This is what people leave behind when they die. And they move on. When they pass on. Big old motors. Little Ford truck. I might make that a thumbnail. Look at this. I might make that a thumbnail instead. Let me get a picture of that. There we go. Frank's Explorer 2. Wow. Somebody left the door open. And I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm not here to alter things or change things. Let's see if it tells how many miles are on there. The old gear shift. Huh? Key is gone. This thing may never run ever again. And to think of the thousands of hours that this machine right here is operated to pump the crude out from the ground for me and you, so we can have our phones and our paints and our cars and an old dinosaur. I'm going to venture around to the front of the property here. Gotta watch out for the mud. I don't mind leaving tracks. A lot of people would be scared of things like that because they don't want anybody to know they were back here. A little Connex trailer back here, semi-trailer. Old abandoned shack right there. There's another Ford truck. That's 3 Ford trucks that's out here on this property. Wow. It's another old refrigerator. Probably full of soda pops. Probably all glass bottles from the 1960s, 1970s. There's a... Turn this back on here. There we go. Oh. There we go. Valve cover gasket. Most likely off an old Ford truck. Definitely Ford lovers, huh? You guys see back in there better than I can. These old pulleys. I see something glistening over here. It looks like a bumper off a truck. What it looks like. Let's see how close I can get to it. That is it. Look at there. Mobile. Oh, frac tanks and tank trucks. Neat. And we know what they were into. They were into fracking. No doubt out from Mobile, Alabama. Wow, look at the rigging under there, huh? Yeah, there's a couple old bumpers. Got a license plate thing on it there, but I don't see a license plate. There's no license plate on it, so you don't tell the age, the year. There's an old tractor sitting over there. Old gas tank. There's an old tractor sitting over there. Look at that tractor over there. It's got the bucket on the front. Good night. This would be a job I'd like to take a hold of and clean up this property. Cancer is taking control of that old fracking tank right there, huh? I get out of here. I'm happy to be able to share my adventures and my experiences with you guys as I traverse around the country and come across random places. I thought that was a tripwire. It's just no vine. Let's turn the flash back off. There we go. Oops, stepped on a fire ant mound. Look at that. Mercy. There's a fifth wheel for a semi. Golly, got you guys on here for 13 minutes already. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Hope you enjoy these longer videos. Oh, there's a little tiny lizard. Just saw a little tiny lizard right here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? It's just right there. He probably went into the ground. Wow. All these old drums. Some tanks out here. There's that tractor I was looking at. My goodness, look at this. It's old International. Well, it says Farmall, but it's an International. A 3414 International. That thing will never see dirt again. It will never move another pound of dirt. Little press right here. Got some antiques back here, that's for certain. There's another old truck back here, isn't there? Huh? Nope. Oh, that was an old blue Ford back here. Toolbox. Threado. Wow, look at the size of that lug wrench, won't you? The old vise right there. All this stuff used to mean something to somebody back in the day. Looks like an old come along right there. This used to be somebody's personal possessions back in the day. The old truck or something right there. I got you guys on here for 15 minutes. I reckon I'll take it to 20. If I can get out here to the front of here and show you guys these old oil derricks up front. There's that old tractor right there. Get close up on this old tractor. Old fan blade and fan belts hanging on the wall over there. Ow, 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 ow. That gum rose thorns. Things hurt when they hit you. Penetrate right through blue jeans. Come back out toward the highway here. I saw this old truck here from the highway out there as I was coming up. I had no idea it had a tanker behind it, and then there was an abandoned house right next to it. A couple cars in the driveway. Wow. That's an old Mack truck. That's not even that old. That's probably only 90s or 2000s model right there. I didn't see any no trespassing signs or property signs up anywhere, so I feel like it's fair game to come out here and there you go. There's the oil derrick right there. It's like 3 of them over there. Rather than going through the woods, we got thunderstorms coming in. You see how dark it's getting there to the west. I gotta find me some shelter for the night. The old oil derricks right there. I just walked by all this place a little bit ago. Yeah, I gotta get down the road here and find me a place for shelter for the night. It's 85 degrees out here right now. So these are probably gonna be some thunderstorms moving in tonight. Go ahead and go up here and grab my stuff up. I'm happy you guys were here for nearly 20 minutes, huh? You know, 20 minutes, but that sure is a mighty short time for all the decades that people spent on this place, mowing this grass, trimming these trees. Look at that old, is that an old oak tree right there? Yeah, it's an old oak tree right there in the front. Go back here and grab my stuff up, and that will conclude this video.